Hi guys, my name is Jude Ukadilonu and I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Imo State and I'm currently based in Osogbo. It's quite difficult to put into words what my experience here has been, but I'll say this, it has been quite worth it. I believe this is my first time of staying away this long from my studio. So it has really been transformative in my style and the way I do my art generally. So yeah, it has been very, very wonderful. Like I said earlier, this is my first time of staying away from my studio space for a while. So working with other artists has been quite good because the artists have been so wonderful to offer criticisms as to how I can do my works better. Okay, so my perspective has been changed, has been altered entirely differently, in the sense that I now see myself as more than being a creator. I don't just create something beautiful because I want to create. I have to be very intentional with whatever I'm creating. So prior to my coming here, my pieces would just doesn't have much underlying message to it, but through the trainings I've gone through here, I have understood that I have to add a message to what I'm creating. The way I work, I love to get feedbacks as much as possible, and so far my peers, the mentors have played a very huge role. They offer criticisms, constructive criticisms where necessary, and it has really, really improved the way I view my work. My mind has been broadened to not just create because I want to create, but because I have to really understand the subject matter that I intend to work on. So research has played a huge role in the sense that I have an all-round understanding of what I'm creating, and it also helped out when I started creating. So the body of work I'm creating right now is centered around Igbo culture. So in Igbo land, the elders are seen as the custodians of wisdom, and they have a way of distilling these very complex messages. They put it in words and give it out to the young for them to, abide by. So I decided to work on the idea of proverbs. And the particular proverb, there are so many proverbs in Igbo culture, but I chose one specific one, which is isi kote ebu, or baya. And I chose that because that was my dad's favorite proverb while growing up. So now, isi kote ebu or baya, when you translate it to English, it means the head that disturbs the hive gets stung. I'll take it again. The head that disturbs the hive gets stung. So when this is translated, literally, like a deeper meaning of it means that all your actions have consequences. You can't just do something recklessly and don't expect an equal consequence to get to you. So, but I decided to take a different approach in this. Instead of taking it from the reckless action having consequence perspective, I decided to take it from the side of the little efforts when you want to engage in something and the ideas begin to weigh you down. That's the idea, the perspective I'm taking it from. So the wasps in the work represent the efforts, the challenges that you face when you want to enter a new uncharted territory. and then the figures represent the humans. So I want the viewers to see how experiences can shape our personality, can shape who we are in the present. Okay, yes, I experimented with quite a few of them. Some of them weren't successful while some were successful. I think that's the point of experimentation, to see what works and doesn't work. So I think I worked with pebbles, and that was one of the successful ones. So I experimented with pebbles. I did experiment with other ones, but they weren't that successful. But the most successful one is the pebbles. Okay, so I have embodied with the idea of highlighting my culture, Igbo. So in building my work, I said, okay, what's best way to highlight but through my work? So that has really informed the way I create. Well, all right. The thing about creativity is it flows like water. You don't know where the tide is going to take you to. So beyond this residency, I don't know where it's going to take me to, but I believe with what I have learned from here, it's going to go towards crazy directions. Okay, so I have really put in a lot of work into creating these pieces. I've poured my soul out, and I would really love if my audience can feel what I felt while I'm creating these pieces. So yeah, it's worth the time. So through the provision of resources and mentors and everything, it has been really a wonderful time, and of learning and unlearning, and gathering ideas to push my career forward. Hi guys, my name is Jude Ukadilonu, and I'm a multidisciplinary artist from Imo State, Nigeria.